happy to take a few questions, if anybody has any. Oh, I'm sorry, right here.
Since no state has banned travel successfully yet, why focus on this? Is it the chilling effect and confusion you were speaking to that you want to try to address?
Because states, number one, are looking to ban it. We already know that. And it is having a chilling effect based on the states actually working to criminalize doctors, to criminalize women. There is no doubt that I already see it in my state. So that is absolutely a concern for me and all of us to ensure that we're protecting these rights of women to seek the health care when they need it, and healthcare providers and, quite honestly, employers who want to help their employees seek the health care that they need in this country.
Already litigation is being filed in states like Texas, where employers are trying to guarantee these fundamental freedoms to their workforce. And they're going to stay and fight. They're not going to run. They're going to stay, and they're going to make sure that their workforce is protected. We also are having the challenge of states that are going to serve as places where reproductive care can be received, like New York. We want to make sure that they are not in these crosshairs. So it's essential that we guarantee this right, that we call it for a vote, up or down vote. Do you believe in the right to travel? And I dare say, if any person in this chamber votes against the right to travel, woe be to the rest of America, because all of our rights are being eroded.
In the back, Kim.
Yes. Have you reached out to any of your colleagues on the other side of the aisle just to kind of gauge the temperature on how they're feeling towards this legislation? If so, what have they said to you about it?
We'll find out. We introduced it today. We'll be talking to our colleagues. Any of our colleagues, even on the other side of the aisle, if they're interested in joining us, are welcome to join this legislation. Absolutely.
And our staff, I have personally reached out on this issue, and I have not received any bipartisan support yet, but I am going to continue to work on it.
Yep.
Have you talked to Senator Schumer, and when is he going to bring it up? We've got a timeline to this bill to get on the vote.
Anyone?
Well, we're going to try and move to this bill on Thursday.
I know Democrats are hoping that the abortion SCOTUS ruling will help to energize voters and bring them out to the ballot box in November. What about the president? Senator Cortez Masto, would you be inviting the president out to campaign with you in Nevada?
Well, first of all, the president's always welcome to Nevada, but let me just say right now, my focus is on, as I run for re-election in my state where I'm third generation, it's about the issues that Nevadans care about. It is kitchen table issues, it is this issue, it is a number of issues that to me are important that I am talking to Nevadans, listening to them, bringing their voices back to Washington like I've always done, and doing the follow-up and still addressing their concerns. This is one of them. But there are others. Just like I've said, the kitchen table issues. I will be continuing to work on behalf of Nevadans to ensure we're addressing their needs.
And just a quick follow-up on the 10-year-old girl in Ohio who had to go to Indiana to get an abortion. So Fox has confirmed that there was a HIPAA violation filed in that case by the hospital against the doctor that happened to leak the story. Do you feel that that story should have been shared nationwide, considering this is a 10-year-old girl? The family probably didn't want that out there.
Well, each case is going to be unique, and let me just say this. I'm in Nevada where we're already seeing women from Texas coming because that horrendous Texas law that pits neighbor against neighbor and puts a bounty by a neighbor against a woman. It's outrageous to me. And I have seen women coming into my state who need assistance to get there. And we should be helping women to get to states, to get to health care where they need it, where states have decided, like my state in 1990, and this is not a partisan issue, this is an important issue for Nevada, that we are pro-choice. We respect a woman's right to reproductive freedom. We trust women, and our doctors, our employers, and the women in our state. We want to make sure we are reaching out and helping others as well, and protecting their rights as they come into the state of Nevada.
This example also puts a very fine point on what the right to privacy is. The reason why the Supreme Court's decision was so offensive is because it said a right to privacy doesn't exist. And Clarence Thomas went so far as to say he wants to unwind all the legislation that's based on a right to privacy, including LGBT equality, including access to contraception. So if you don't have a right to privacy, that would mean these states could track your phone. It means they could ask for the data from any reproductive apps you might be using. It could ask for anything in discovery, any of your private information. So I want the American people to fully understand, if this Supreme Court takes away our right to privacy, it means the right to privacy for everyone. This is not about one medical procedure. This is literally about whether you are an equal citizen under the law, under our Constitution. And for these right-wing legislatures to be going out after this right to travel just underscores they are eliminating all of your rights to privacy. And if you can't travel, and your loved ones can't travel, and your family can't travel to give you life-saving care, then everyone's right to privacy is eliminated. This is much bigger than these justices want us to believe. It is not about a medical procedure. It is about fundamental constitutional rights that are being eliminated one by one, not only by the Supreme Court, but by right-wing legislatures who are trying to augment the ability to control 50% of the U.S. population.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us.